Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're hopping into yet another HOI4 video, and today is a special one. Today it's Suggester Requester time. In case you don't know, Suggester Requester is where I take suggestions from you guys in the comments and turn them into content. Today's Suggester Requester actually comes from two of you guys. First from Alan of the World, and second of Rambler Roodle. They both ask us to try out Better Turkey Plus. Now, as far as my knowledge of Turkey goes, I know nothing. I don't play Turkey, Turkey's not my thing, and it's kind of a nation in its own corner. But a suggester is a requester, and the request shall be answered, so we're going to hop in as Turkey playing the Turkey Plus mod. And very quick side mention, I did test both of these mods, Turkey Plus and Turkey Better Plus. I have even rolled back HOI4 back to the version that it is currently available for. And either I don't know Turkey and the mod is working, or it's not working and Turkey is Turkey. I do not know, I just know Better Turkey Plus is installed and it is turned on and we are using it. So with that, I shall try my best. So without further ado, let's hop in as Ataturk of Turkey. Now it's time to answer my personal question, and that's how do you play Turkey? I remember watching a video many moons ago. God, I think it might have been a tutorial of it? It must have been a tutorial of it from like 2 years ago or something when Turkey's tree first came out. But this is the tree, this is the Turkey we have, and we're gonna go ahead and try and go for an Ottoman Empire. Because who doesn't love monarchy? So based off of what I remember of that video, I need to go down this line, retire Ataturk, and just basically hope for the best. So I'm going to get started and do exactly that, starting with the Montreux Convention. Also, we have lots of little things to do here, and it all revolves around Kurdistan, because Kurdistan is a pain in the ass for Turkey, but not for me. No, I'm going to ignore it. It doesn't exist. The problem does not exist if you do not acknowledge it. Negative buffs? Who are they? I don't know them. Anyway, I'm going to go about my business, slowly build, slowly increase my troops, get everyone lined up and prepared for an Ottoman revival. So after blitzing through our focuses, we are now at a turning point. And now, if I remember correctly, I have one more focus to do, and it's hold the party election, which will kind of, achieve our end goal and put us in the right direction. Now, I have been advised, if I remember correctly from that video many moons ago, do not do it with Ataturk at the leader, because bro's gonna croak. Ataturk's gonna have the eternal sleep very soon. So, although Ataturk is an absolute legend, he gives me cheap laws, cheap advisors, and a freaking amazing stability. You need to go, bro. So I'm going to retire Ataturk. We're going to put Bayar as the candidate, which is fine, whatever, glasses and everything. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to assess our future, which will give us the daily PP, the stability, and the democracy. Then we're going to hold our political party election, and we're going to put the democracy party with Adnan in charge. I remember reading and I remember hearing Adnan is the key to the puzzle. So we're going to do that. I'll see you when it happens. Okay, so we're finally here. It's showtime. We can choose our leader, the Republicans, with Celal, Bayar, and then we have the Democrat Party, the DP, and we're going to do that. By doing that, that now gives us good old Adnan as our leader, and with this we can follow down a set path. We're going to go down the militant Adami, then we're going to go down expand our armaments, and then we have privatized this. However, if I remember correctly, one of these is supposed to trigger a civil... there we go. Purge the officers. Okay. There's a civil war coming. I need to prep. I'm going to do my focuses. I can't be bothered integrating. I'll leave that for later. Hate, peace in the world, and I'm slowly going to prepare. When the time is right, I'm going to go off to purge the officers. Now, the reason I say when the time is right is because if we're having a civil war, we need to fix this. Disorganized armed forces. We have a -15 fleet, -10 division speed, -15 war support, +15 air accidents. This is not good. This is... No, thank you. No. What we're going to do, we're going to go ahead, do our focuses, and then I might play around a little bit more over here with the military focuses. I need to make some form of adjustment because we cannot be having that. And there you have it. It's time to strike. It's civil war time. Purge the officers. Fisabilillah. I can't even say. Hold on. I'm trying some Turkish. I'm doing this for the boss man at my old kebab shop. Even if he did support Galatasaray, people have faults. It's okay. Fisabilillah. I probably butchered that. But yes, come on, let's go. Kazim Orbe is going to stop being a general. That's fine. This is going to be risky because I am rushing this, right? And the reason I'm rushing this is because of this. There is a justification of war goals against us or allies. Greece is justifying against us. I have sent a spy over, but there's not an awful lot of information they're getting because, you know, he's still fresh off, really. There's literally fresh over there. It's the democracy. I'm kind of expecting, yeah, that's what I was expecting. They're going down the Byzantine path. Oh, good almighty. It's the Ottomans versus the Byzantines all over again. Right, let's finish this insurrection. Insurrection, civil war. Let's finish the civil war, get on our feet, and then go down the path. God. Oh, Greece, what are you doing to me? You know, this is actually coming along all right. We've managed already to take Istanbul. I'm bringing my air force back over here to hopefully help in Izmir. But as you can see, our name has changed to the provisionary state of Anatolia because an event popped up and it was like, oh yeah, let's revive our old ways, or we can say no, no, no. I decided to revive our old ways, and now we have Refet Pasha as our crown regent. Oh baby, the empire is only around the corner. The return is here. It's like Return of the Mac, but this time it's Return of the Mehmet. Mehmet, how do you pronounce his name? Mehmet. Mehmet. It's the Return of the M. And of course, the bloody Greeks could not help themselves, could they? Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, let's get the troops over. We're sending the Greeks over to Thessaloniki. We're going to grind our way down to Athens. I have no idea what their army's looking like, but it's a bit messy. This is a messy one. I'm not sure I like it. It's a bit all over the place, chaps. Let's send in the infantry. Luckily, I've just finished the civil war, and the troops have all sort of like come together a little bit now and finished their bickering. But all that means is that I need to hurry up and haul ass. Basically, I need to get everyone over ASAP because my God, the Greeks are acting up. The United Kingdom, the Brits are... Why are the Brits against me? And the French? No. What on earth is happening here? Hold on. Are you kidding me, you Greek bastard? So the Greeks declare war on me. Wait, no, the Greeks didn't declare war on me because the French-Romanian war. No, the Greeks declared war on me, joined the Allies, and then brought everyone in. And then because the Romanians are guaranteeing me, they got brought into the war as well. Oh, France, Allies. I hate the Allies with a passion. Right, that's it. You know what? I'm making a content vow. From now on, every single playthrough I play for the next 3 months will have no association with the Allies. I will burn the Allies to the bloody ground every chance I get. Oh my God, every single playthrough is freaking ruined. Well, it certainly would seem like an easy playthrough has just turned into a bloody nightmare once again, thanks to the HOI4 AI. I swear to God, this game hates me. It hates me with everything it's got. It must be in the coding just to make my life a living hell. But with that being the case, I've kind of sort of held on a little bit. I've lost a lot of troops. I'm in a state of like infinite being stuck. Now, the reason I say this is I can't complete my focus, pivot to the past, and start growing and, you know, getting manpower and building all this. I can't do it because Greece declared upon me just as I finished the civil war, meaning that these guys, oh, they only have 86 troops. Maybe I can keep whittling them down. Anyway, meaning that the Turkey I declared upon is it being brought into their faction, and it's just me and Romania. That's it. So I have two options right now because it's literally what, 23, 45, 60 against 200. This is no good. Who's on their side? France with over 100. Good God. So I'm barely hanging on. Like, I've got no manpower. I'm getting bombarded by the sky. This is just not a good time. This is not fun. My only goal now is just to wait. I need to bide time until the Germans go after the French, maybe? I don't know if it's in their focuses. I don't remember. I genuinely don't even think it is. No, it's not because it's monarchist. Good God. The Russians won't do anything, of course, because the Russians are the Russians, and they have the Japanese as a puppet. No, they're not. They are a puppet of the Japanese. Never mind. So, yeah, I've got no idea what's happening with this playthrough. I just need to hold on and grind and grind and grind. Again, I've got no manpower, no factories, no nothing. I've got no idea how I'm turning this around at all. This is... I just want to cry. And it seems like things are taking a turn, and it's not necessarily a bad turn, but it's a messy turn. As you can see, Poland has joined the German Empire. The Germans now have quite a nice faction. Also, we have this up here, an invitation to join Italy. Now, why would Italy give me that, you ask? Oh, that's only because Italy's at war with France and Britain. That's right, the Italians have lent a helping hand, which now it also means it's time for us to strike. We're going to push back against the Greeks, try and take some of their territory, and leave an everlasting effect if we can. We're also going to join the Italian League, and well, hopefully that turns things around for us. Also, you might be asking yourself, Anglo, how have you managed to get so many divisions, and how have you got manpower? Well, let me show you this. It's called service by requirement and war economy. Bro, these things are costing me so much because I can't build things. Look how slow I'm building, even on war economy. But we do what we must. The Brits have just been giving us hell, driving me up the blooming wall. The Chinese are here with the Burmese are here with their tanks. The Russians are at war with China. Japan is still a puppet under them as the shogunate. The Brits have turned communist. The United Empire of Brazil and Portugal was a thing. The US, well, I'm not entirely sure what they're supposed to be doing. Canada is not part of Britain anymore, but they are part of the faction. And then India is just, India is Indiaing. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. I'm going to be honest. It is what it is. We're now seeing the brighter future. There is still a chance that we can turn things around. So with that being the case, we're going to send our troops forward, see if we can't lend a helping hand. I have some divisions here that I'm just going to hand over to my army that's attacking Greece and let them have their way. It's time to go have some fun, chaps. Enjoy yourselves. Well, that's extremely disappointing. So we've just helped the Italians to finish the French, right? As you can see, France has capitulated, the fall of Paris, yada, yada, yada. Now, as you can see, it was my division that got to Paris. I was helping with the push. Yes, the Italians dealt with Egypt. Yes, the Italians were dealing with Tunisia. And, it was a cooperative effort with Greece. They did do a lot of leg pulling. We are 48%, they are 32%, so I cannot deny their contributions. However, I took Paris, and in that news briefing, for some reason, Italy got the credit. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't angry. But it is what it is. All that's left now is just to deal with the Brits, I think. Yeah, Union of Britain. Then I've got here Burma or Guyana. So we've got a lot of cleaning up to do, but Britain's like the last one. After I've dealt with Britain, I can finally start finishing my focus tree, which would be very, very nice to do so. So with that being the case, I'm going to station my troops over here on the border, get them guarding the coast, making sure we can lend a helping hand to the Italians should they so need it. I'm also going to help pushing over here into the lands of Algeria with my non-existent convoys. We're going to do what we can, clean this up. Hopefully the Italians can get a naval landing and we can finish this all once and for all. So I'll see you when the cookie crumbles. Okay, so it seems like this is it. Italy managed to land in the south and we've done all the pushing. We have taken Leeds and we took London and we basically took all the major points, but once again, because the land is actually green and belongs to Italy because they took the initial port, the news pop-up was just like, oh yeah, Italy did it. So because of that, Italy now have 45% contributed and I only have 28. Now I could go ahead and be like, oh yeah, Italy, how about you just give me, the Middle East, which is, basically mine in the first place, of which I'm absolutely sure they're going to say absolutely no. But you know what? It's good to ask and try our luck. So 3, 2, 1. Oh. Never mind, they accepted. Not that it matters anyway, but here we are with 35% of the war effort. Union of Britain has capitulated. It is time to collect our just desserts. Oh my god, I can't even English. Now, one thing that puzzles me here is I had player-led conferences turned on. As you can see, it's not existing right now. So I'm going to have to fight the Italians for all that they're worth. Hopefully I can get lucky here. Hopefully I can walk away with what I need to walk away with and, count my lucky stars, as it were. I'll see you guys when the peace treaty is done. Now, unfortunately, this is going to be our peace treaty. The Italians have absolutely dominated the peace proceedings. I don't have enough score to fight them on this. And you know what? I'm not surprised. I came into this as a broken nation, fresh in civil war. I'm hoping now that I'm going to have annexed Turkey and the civil war will officially end with the end of Treaty of London, I can maybe turn this around and have my great Ottoman Empire, but it might be a little bit difficult doing so with the Italians. We're going to see. Well, there you go. The Italians ate the whole world. They ate 181 states. They ate absolutely everything. They have their puppets scattered around. I can't even English anymore. I'm just stunned by the Italian supremacy because, well, bro, since when? Now this is done though, we've basically got the Ottoman Empire back. We've even got the Barbary states of North Africa that were once allies of the Ottomans, I believe correctly, and we're going to go ahead and move on to our focuses of finishing the job and expanding on our pivot to the past. I'm going to go along, do my focuses, and I'll see you when the next interesting thing occurs. Hopefully it's nothing too chaotic, because I can't be bothered to do another world war. Hiya. Okie dokie, so now we've fast forwarded here to the year of 1948, and as you can see, the world is looking very green, and it's looking very Italian. The Ottoman Empire has come to be. We now have our new leader, Abdulmajid II. He's a gentle scholar and a great caliph. We've also got this going on. Now, I am not involved, but the Italians just declared war on the German faction, and the Germans are kind of screwed because it's the Russians versus the Italians against everyone, and then the shogunate's involved as well because they are kind of in a bit of a frenemy situation with the Russians. With this being the case, I cannot complete my goals of completing a European empire with the Ottomans. Obviously, to do the Ottomans, I need to eat Iraq, I need to eat Libya, and I probably need to eat all of the Balkans. Now, I can't do that because I'm basically in the faction with everyone. There is a trick. The trick is to take over faction leadership and kick them out one by one. I cannot do this because I have nowhere near enough factories to be able to challenge the Italians, and on top of that, I have nowhere near enough manpower. So, how can I give this the great grand finale? Let me tell you. Number one, I'm going to start developing Iraq, Iran, and Afghanistan to annex them all since they are all my puppets. Puppets which were gained through focuses, may I add. Next, I'm going to declare war on the US and ask Italy for access, and hopefully I can turn this around since the Americans are busy with the Mexicans, of which I'm going to go ahead and justify right now. Let's go for New England. Then, after I've taken a decent chunk of the US, hopefully, I'm going to go after Italy. Sorry, not Italy, India. I'm going to do the same in India. I'm going to do the same in Yemen. Once I've got these titles, I'm going to expand my army. I'm going to see if it is possible to maybe get more factories and get more manpower out on the field to combat the Italians and maybe take over the faction ship. If it is not possible, it's not possible. There's only so much I can do, but I can try. If not, I'm at least going to get an Ottoman Empire land mass over here in North America, and that's how we'll end it. But for now, the Ottoman Empire is revived. We do have our leader, our good old Abdulmajid, and now it's just a matter of time. Okay, right, I'll see you shortly in America. And unfortunately, I think this is where we bow out. There's literally nothing we can do. I went after India, and Italy took everything as... well, you know, of course they did. You know how it works. HOI4 AI in a nutshell. But I have done literally everything I possibly can to try and cheat the system in a way that, you know, I don't bring Italy into my conflicts. And it worked in Saudi, it worked in Yemen, it worked in like places like this. But unfortunately, when I needed access, I called in my troops. Italy did nothing. There were no Italian troops in this territory whatsoever, but for whatever reason, they got all the points for the conflict. So unfortunately, the Turkish run has not been so successful. I mean, we achieved our end goal. We've created the Ottoman Empire, we annexed the Middle East, and, you know, Ottoman Empire has grown to a lovely size. We just didn't complete it with the Balkans and so on. But for that being the case, I have completed your suggester requester, and that is the end of today's video. I do hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, of course, don't forget to, of course, click the like button and or subscribe. Share with your friends out the growth for the channel. And, of course, leave a comment down below for you guys for future suggested requested content. But until then, I will see you next time. All the best. Have a good one. And ta-da!